Hello, welcome back to the SN Studio for another video battle report.
Hi Mum. My mum watches me.
Oh yeah?
Sometimes. She doesn't know what we're talking about, but
No.
she watches me sometimes.
I'm so proud of you, Steve.
Yeah.
Don't know why she talks like that.
She follows us on Facebook.
You should follow as well. Why aren't you
she
following
follows?
us?
So she follows us on Facebook. So every time I post a video link there, she presses it and watches it for a couple
Does
of
she
minutes.
do what my mum does? They comment on random posts and going, "Hi honey, trying to give you a ring. Call back later."
No,
my mum does it all the time.
But she posts stuff like, I'm so proud of you with the new studio post. I'm so proud. And I'm like, delete.
Oh, you can't do it, your mum.
Anyway,
okay, like I said, welcome. We've got, two auspicious occasions to celebrate. The first, no, that's not one. Don't look at that. Don't look at that thing. He's got his new Wraith Knight. That's why he's very happy. The first stuff is we've hit 12,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah, and we're going to give this away for the lucky winner for the competition. If you entered in on the competition on any of our social media platforms, so Instagram, Facebook, we're going to make you all put them in here.
No.
Then head over there because we'll be announcing the winner very shortly of this beautiful Cat-Chan model.
Yeah.
So, that being said, that's out the way. The second auspicious occasion is because we're in the new studio and Malik is here with the word bearers. The word bearers are back. Malik is back in the new studio. First game of word bearers, and I am excited. And I have brought back the old previous studio. It didn't go so well. Spoiler alert.
Yes.
And also, Pardo's got a new Wraith Knight, whatever.
Yeah, new Wraith Knight.
So, moving on. He says to me, "Do you want to come play? Do a battle report?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm free today. I'm gonna bring some Eldar. It's okay. I'll try my word bearers out. Show up. That thing is on the table.
Wraith Knights aren't that good, dude.
It's Titanic. Look at it.
You don't see them on the table because of something.
I've never played it before. It just looks scary.
Yeah, I think it's a decent list. I've been playing really badly lately. Like, I haven't been playing badly. I think I've just been really unlucky. So I think today's my day.
Today's his day.
Today is my day.
And usually with my word bearers.
Today is my day.
That's why he probably asks, "Say, I play word bearers," because he just wants to beat something.
Yeah.
He just wants to beat something.
I think it's the only army I've actually beaten in my
So before we go into lists, we are today playing No Man's Land. It's actually one of my favourites.
It is
out of the new ones.
It's a really good mission.
Yeah, and we're playing on this beautiful Eldar-themed forest world, I'll probably call it.
Yep, perfectly said.
That's
perfectly said.
Thanks for that. So it's 1750 points, and let's go straight into lists.
Okay.
You start.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah.
So like DC said, 1750 points of Craftworld Alaitoc. This is actually the studio army painted by John Corsten. So if you want to actually follow John Corsten's work, check out his Instagram. This is Corsten's amazing painting. Yeah, he's actually currently painting some of his Eldar as well, and is finishing off his Custodies, which are amazing. So let's go straight on to lists. So for my HQs, I've got a Farseer on a jet bike. He's actually my Warlord for today, and he's taken the specific Alaitoc Warlord trait, which gives me a fearless bubble of 6 inches. And for my relic, I'm actually taking relics. There's not a lot of good relics for Craftworlds. I normally take the Phoenix Gem, but every time I take it, it actually wounds my stuff more than the enemy's one. Because basically, when he dies, he explodes. If he does mortal wounds, he comes back with wounds. But every time I take it, he makes a mess of whatever's around him. So I'm not taking that, and I'm actually taking the relic pistol for just to try it out. Basically, on the roll of a 4+, it becomes a minus AP of 3 instead of needing to have the 6 like a Shrieken. So yeah, I'm just taking that, see what happens. He has a Witchblade and is upgraded just to have Doom and Guide the Psychic powers.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, the standard Doom and Guide. And then for my second HQ, I've got Illic Nightspear, so he's the specific character for Alaitoc. So he hasn't been out of the cabinet for a long time. But look, I thought there's a new unit coming into play, so let's bring him out. He's the man that should be on the battlefield when you're playing Alaitoc. So he's here today. probably will do absolutely nothing like he normally does, but I've given him another shot to see how it goes.
Yeah, why not?
For my troop choices, I've got 2 units of 10 Guardians. Again, something that I normally don't do. I normally bring them in the big 20-man squad, bring them down from deep strike, and just guide and doom the unit that they're going to shoot at. But I want to mix things up, so I've split it up into smaller 10-man units.
Well, it's good in 9th now, versatile, grabbing objectives and whatnot. It's kind of
I'll probably spend some CP and bring them in from tactical reserve on the flanks. So hopefully they'll do a bit of damage, maybe kill some cultists if they're near, and then move on to objectives. So that's the plan. If it happens, I don't know. And lastly, for my third troop choice, I've got 8 Rangers. Bigger squad than what I normally do, but I have the points. I started with a unit of 5 and then had some extra points, so I just added into that unit. For my fast attack, I've got a unit of 9 Shrieking Cannon jet bikes. Again, I had been using the scatter lasers lately, but I've changed them back to Shrieking Cannon. The whole army is magnetized, so it's really easy to actually change.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, all the weapons are actually magnetized.
Eldari also all the same weapons and stuff to be. They're all pointy weapons.
Yeah. For my heavy supports, again, another change. I've gone for the fire prisms. I had been using the night spinners, which are pretty decent still in this edition, especially they still ignore line of sight. And they are damage too, which is pretty good. But I've got for the prisms, I think they're really good against vehicles, and you've come with a vehicle heavy list. Especially with that strat linked fire, which I just need to target with one of them, and all the shots get rerolled to hit and to wound. So it's a long time I haven't used linked fire, but look, back to 9th edition, so I thought I would try it out.
Tailored is, look at it, tailored it.
Tailored.
It's got anti-vehicles, anti-character. Comment below.
Yeah, and I have upgraded these to have Shrieking Cannons instead of Shrieking Catapults, and now without the penalty for moving. I know these are assaults anyway, so ignore me, but I think they're good. I think I had the points anyway, so I've upgraded them to have Shrieking Cannons.
Nice.
Moving over to my last slot, I have a super heavy auxiliary detachment, so I do have to sadly spend 3 CP to actually bring him. But he's the new boy in the studio, and we've been wanting to have a Wraith Knight for a long time.
So you've been wanting to have a Wraith Knight.
I've been wanting. So it's been customized in the position I want him. I wanted him kneeling, having like a really superhero stance, and he's been converted by Stuart Headley, which is one of the players who is coming to No Retreat 9 and has come before to No Retreat and actually won Best Army with his Necrons. So he was converted by him and then painted up by John.
So cool.
Yeah, so I've got the scatter lasers on the top, I've got the sun cannon, and obviously the 5+ invulnerable save shield to give a bit more of survivability.
Yeah.
And that's my list, 1750 points on the nose, and yeah, I'm ready to rock.
He wants to hurt things.
I do.
He wants to hurt things.
I do want to hurt things.
Yeah, and I've brought the pain actually today. So I've brought a single battalion, 28th War Host of the Wordbearers Legion. Malak is back. I'm super excited. He's going to cause some pain. He'll probably hide in the back.
Yeah, probably.
Caveat that. He'll probably hide in the back.
He will hide.
However, he conducts the Symphony of War through his book, and his little stick. Pretty much, with his dark disciples next to him, chanting and praying, all the good things the Wordbearers do. So, without further ado, this is a Soulforge pack. I've spent the CP for that, and also for for Field Commander.
Okay.
Infernal Field Commander, why not? To give the Warlord trait to the Lord Discordant. He now has the Master of Soulforges, which makes my heavy units move 2 inches faster. Okay. It's very good. Don't leave home without it. Now, the Warlord is Malak, has to be. Everyone who watches before, if you're a Wordbearers player, your Dark Apostle has to be your Warlord. It's in the rules. He has the Voice of Logar for a 9-inch aura, which is really handy for his prayers because it counters that as well. And he has Apostle of the Dark Council, so put another CP there in order to give him an extra prayer. So I give him Benediction, Darkness, Illusory Supplication, and the Mark of Zeech one, which is Mutating Invocation.
Yeah, I think
which is good to give wounds back on himself. In fact, the whole army is Mark of Zeech. Because I usually run a bit of Slanesh and stuff, but without the big blobs of cultists, I kind of just don't see the appeal. And you can do other things with Zeech, like get cast more powers and other things, which is pretty handy, guys. So along with him in the HQ slot, we've got the Master of Possession, and he will be having the Malefic Tome, which is an amazing Wordbearer's new relic from Faith and Fury. In fact, people were bringing Wordbearer detachments
because of that.
Because of that.
Yeah.
So we became hot stuff for the end of 8th. But yeah, he's Malefic Tome, +1 to cast, he knows an extra power, he knows Sacrifice, he knows Cursed Earth, and he knows Infernal Power.
Okay.
So he's awesome. And along last third slot is Master the Lord Discordant. He has, like I said, Master Soul Forges, and he's been buffing my Demon Engines. So in my heavy support slot, I've got my Spider Babies.
Spider babies!
I love them. They're incredible. Some people don't rate them.
I know. I rate them.
I rate them.
I think they just don't use them.
They're cheap.
That's why they don't rate them.
Well, they're cheaper. They're still 130, I think, now post-9th, which is still great. They can shoot. They can advance and shoot. They can charge. With the Soul Forge pack, there's so much you can do with them. They're fast. They're quite resilient. And with this little trick, which I'll explain in a moment, they're actually pretty lethal. So yeah, 3 of those. And then behind them is my three Decimators. That's the cheese of the list, guys. That's the nasty stuff. They're expensive. They're 220 points now a piece.
Yeah.
So they've gone up 10 points each, which is nothing for 9.
It's crazy when we have so many comments when we use them of people that have never played against them or played with them, and they're like, "Are you sure you're doing things that right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Every hit is a mortal wound.
Let me explain. Okay, so I'll just explain now for the guys watching, so then when you see it later on, you don't go, "Oh my god." Okay, so basically, the hit on 3s anyway, standard. That's a Decimator body. So then you stick mortal wound cannons on them, called Soul Forge Burners. Burner Batards, I think they're called. They do 2d3 mortal wounds per gun. And then as soon as you hit, it's just a mortal wound. So up to 6 shots. And then mortal wounds. So they hit on 3s. Then, if you have the Lord Discordant next to them, gets +1 to hit on 2s. Then, with the Master of Possession, you've got Infernal Power, reroll 1s, and the Aura. So then they're rerolling 1s on top of that. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Suddenly, they start deleting units pretty rapidly. They are monstrous. The only thing is, they're quite weak in terms of they've got 8 wounds, so they're a bit of a dreadnought. Toughness 7, yes, but the invulnerable save is key from the Master Possession to give all these guys a 4 invulnerable save, which is kind of key to the list. So that's how it works, guys. So if you see it happening,
and they're scary. They're scary. I think you can take some out. If I go first, I'll probably take 1 or 2 out, and that means that if there's only one on the table, then I'm happy with that.
Because I won't have my 4 invulnerable save at that stage, so that would be real tough. And that's the problem with, I guess, the crux of the list. Spoiler alert from the previous game. That's where Crimson Fists really put the pain in before. But to fill up my slots, I've got 4 units of troops, 3 units of 10 cultists, and 5 Chaos Space Marines. Brave Chaos Space Marines. The
brave 5.
And that's the list. 1750. Oh, and don't forget my Greater Possessed. He buffs the Spider Babies,
All the demon engines, right? Get +1 to
strength, exactly. So, but in reality, it's mainly for those guys for strength 9 weapons instead. So it's a lot of synergy going on, a lot of like bits and pieces. But I think as Wordbearers it works quite well. And Malik will redeem himself from his previous losses.
Yeah, he actually died, didn't he? He actually died. I was happy. That was a happy day.
He finally killed him.
Anyway, let's go on to secondaries now. So I'll choose. I'll run through my secondaries. So for my first secondary, I've chosen Bring It Down.
First.
Okay. I'm like,
wait.
Going to say something? No, just saying one. So Bring It Down, really good one again. I can get a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 actually. So I can score a max for Bring It Down. I've got Attrition, so I think I'm actually going to be killing more than you. My range is pretty decent, so I can stay a bit further back. And these guys with linked fire
Especially
should
with things
easily
like-
be going through one vehicle per turn.
And cultists.
And then lastly, one that I really like, and I think it's really easy for most armies, is engage all fronts. So basically, table quarters. If you have a unit wholly within each table quarter, you get 3 CP. Not 3 CP, 3 points. And if you have 3 table quarters, you get 2 points. Elder are fast, so I think it'll be pretty easy to get those points there.
I've gone for Raise the Banners, because it's probably my favourite.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't really get you that many points in reality.
No.
But it's still very cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually making little
Banners.
Yeah. Little banners.
You should.
That's the reason why I take it. Anyway, so Raise the Banners for my troops, and then I've gone for Titan Slayers.
Yeah, easy one. If you kill that, you get 10
10 points. And also, I just want to shove it in his face and, kill his new toy. Yeah. You use that face?
Hopefully it doesn't die.
Nah, you're probably going to stamp all over me. This is what's going to happen. Yeah, it's
Kicks
just
everything.
Yeah, that's
what's
normally what
gonna
happens anyway. And then finally, I've taken actually the mission of No Man's Land one, which is hold No Man's Land.
Yeah, hold No Man's Land. Yeah.
Because I'm going to be moving forward, rushing ahead, getting in his face, so I might as well try and take the centre objective.
Yeah,
anyway.
and if you grab it and you have the whole 4+ invulnerable save bubble in the middle, it'll be quite difficult to shift off.
That's the idea. That's the
Cool.
battle plan.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Should we go play some Warhammer?
Yeah, let's go and play.
Okay. See you in a minute.
Bye. And here we go, both armies now fully deployed and ready for war. DC is ready.
Ready.
Are you ready? You don't seem very ready.
No, I'm a little bit panicky actually.
Okay.
Because of what happened last time with this list.
Yeah, I know.
That I was very cocky and confident about.
Well, you played Marines, so that's completely different. I'm ready. I think I'm more ready than you are, but we'll see.
Have you seen that thing on the table?
I know. Look at him. He's hiding behind the woods.
He is kneeling. He's trying to hide behind the rock.
Yes, he is. Okay, so we are playing No Man's Land.
Yep.
5 objectives on the table, so we've got 3 just crossing the middle section here. That's the main one you want to be close to.
Those are mine. These 3 are my ones.
Okay, those are yours. You've got one already on your side.
I don't want that.
Moving on to the other side, I've got one on my deployment. So, Ham and Anvil set deployments, and let's go over deployment. So, I'll quickly go over mine first. So, from left to right, I've got the jet bikes here surrounding my Warlord, the Farseer. We've got the Wraith Knights just as close to the battlefield edge, deployment edge as possible, just making sure to just run up the field and kick stuff as soon as possible.
I've never fought one before, so
I've never played with one before, so
this is going to be great.
And then we've got the 3 fire prisms, just making good use of the arcs where they can see, because you have gone for your secondary, which is very important for you to grab that one. So my 3 prisms are actually aiming towards that center of the battlefield there. So you can go ahead and move into the center.
I'm going to drown you in bodies.
Get shot by prisms. Anyway, we've got Illic Nightspear just here on top of this hill with a big unit of rangers.
This is the troubling part. I don't mind the others, because if I get my 4 up in vulnerable save and anything else, I feel confident.
Yeah.
But this lot, taking my characters out.
And not giving you the pleasure of having those buffs is a big problem.
Big problem.
I've spent 2 CP to have my 2 units of Guardians in reserve. I actually have to check. I don't know if it's 1 CP or 2, but they are in reserve, coming from tactical reserve, from table edges. And yeah, there we go. We do need to roll and see who starts.
I've got the power of chaos with me this time.
Yes, you
GW Chaos dice. Because I need first turn.
Yeah,
Otherwise.
you were the defender, by the way. Just for those who want to know, he chose to be the defender. Won the first roll off. I was the attacker. But now it's for the proper dice roll. This is the one you actually want to win. So I'm going to go first. My rainbow dice have told me today that they're going to behave.
Oh,
they were sorry about last game, and that they would be much better this game.
He talks to his dice.
Yeah, no, they talk to me.
And he smells books.
They talk and they spell books. Okay, so here we go. My dice roll first. That's a 3. That's not very good.
Okay.
So anything more than a 3, that's a 3. And now we roll again into a 4.
Oh, come on.
Creeping up.
No.
That's a 2. That means that I win the roll off, and I will be going first. We'll catch you back after movement coming up next.
End of the movement phase for the Alaitoc. Not too much has moved. We've had the bikers and their pointy-eared general move towards my paw / brave Chaos Space Marines. We've had the Wraith Knight move forward, probably get a bead on my Decimators over there. And then we've had some shuffling here from the Fire Prism.
Just that one.
Just that one.
And less than half of its movement phase, so you can fire double tap.
You can fire twice, of course. Just a point of note, Malik, behind those trees, I think he's just there. Yeah. He's actually cast his prayers -1 to hit on the Lord Discordant, because he is targetable, and also a 5+ invulnerable save, basically for the cultists around him. And that's that, yeah. So without further ado, shall we begin? Any psychic shenanigans?
Yeah, psychic phase first. I'm like, I really want to kill stuff. I've been losing too much. I want to kill everything. Okay, back to normal, Pardo.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guide the unit of bikes.
Okay.
Shrieking Cannon bikes, and that's a fail. I shall use Runes of the Farseer to reroll this into a 6, which is a fail again, because I need a 7.
That makes me happy.
Okay, and then I'm going to doom your Space Marine units.
Okay.
For a 6, which I failed. Oh, because I need a 7.
Yay! All right. Well,
yeah, what a start.
That's made me very, very happy. All right, so the psychic phase is done. Let's move on to the shooting phase. All right, starting off with the jet bikes firing lots and lots of shots over into my brave Chaos Marines.
Yeah.
Hitting on
3. Okay. 3s because the rest of them. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls because I failed guide. And now strength 6, so wounding on 3. And no rerolls because I failed doom. That's a wound actually. So these are -3, so 4 -3.
Okay, start with them. So that's
4 dead. Yeah, and then these are just normal. So good luck to you, sir.
And he's dead.
He's dead.
That's the unit.
First strike.
First strike.
Which doesn't exist. but I've got attrition, which means I need to kill stuff.
It does exist. Technically, you can use first strikers.
Yeah, but I haven't got it. So.
But I haven't got it. So to you, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, so next I'm going to go with my... Sorry guys, it's the first time I'm using him, so I do need to check these things. I'm going to go with the Wraith Knight into... the stun cannon is going to go into this guy here, because my prism can see this guy, but can't see that guy. So I'm going to go into him with the stun cannon. So 2d6 shots, and then the scatter lasers are also going into him. So 2d6 shots. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 shots.
8 shots.
Happy with that. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Hitting on 3s. There we go. Obviously, we've got the 5 standard 1s there, and a 2 there, which is great. That's great. I'm actually gonna. No, I'm gonna reroll one of them. Why?
Keep an eye, people. If you watch the last video, you'll see Pardo's rerolls.
Okay.
Count that as 1.
And now we are strength 6. Your toughness is
7.
7.
Yeah, on my decimator.
So 5 to wound. That's 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep. -3.
5 up demon save.
And now we've got the scatter lasers with 4 shots each. These are 3s because I ignore the heavy, super heavy. And look, there's a couple of 4s, 2s, and 1s. Yay, strength 6. So again, looking for 5s, nothing. And then I am going to think about what I do, because I've totally messed with everything.
The hill of pointy ears with their pointy rifles are going to be firing over at my Lord Discordant.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can actually see, which I want to kill with. I can shoot at any of the big demon engines, but I might as well shoot something that buffs them. I can't see any of your smaller characters, and there's no point in firing at some cultists. So
fair enough.
Let's see what happens.
This
So rangers,
-1.
Rangers first. Yeah, -1. So hitting on 4. Okay. And I'm wounding on 5s. That's just 2 wounds. No minus on these.
Okay. I believe he's got 2 up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna shoot Illic's. Illic's Voidbringer. So hitting on 2s, that's a hit. And then my strength is 4, so 5s to wound anyway.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. That's a fail. Nothing he does. Each time a range attack. Nope, nothing he does. So
please have something in there.
So yeah, I'll move on to the fire prisms now. I will be using linked fire. So yeah, I'll move my command points down, and then I'll start shooting with them.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Linked fire, as Pardo said, has been deployed. We've got these 3 fire prisms all powering up. Well, those 2. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. And then because he can be shooter bead all the way through here.
Yeah.
Into that decimator, the one that's lean back, gangster lean. Gangster lean. He's about to get a prism in the face, so.
Yeah. So I've moved less than half, and now I ignore the penalty for moving, so I don't have to do them separately. They're all hitting on 3s.
All right.
So here we go. Number of shots.
This is number of shots.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots.
10 shots.
So
okay, not
3,
too shabby.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Rainbow dice.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Didn't need to.
Okay, 1 re-roll, which is a miss. And then these are strength 9, so wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Okay, so there you have it.
So how many is that?
That's all wounds, and they're -4. You go into your
demon save. Okay,
yeah.
5 ups. Okay, not bad. So I saved 4.
Not bad at all. Okay,
4
so these are D3.
Okay, so you did blow up here with a good shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. And I can't reroll because I've already rerolled on my shooting phase.
So he's got 1 wound left.
I haven't killed anything.
And he regenerates. And I can heal him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. So is that the end of the shooting phase?
I think it is actually.
Wow, okay.
I've got some shrieking cannons on these guys, but they're out of range 24.
Okay. Yeah.
And he shot his lasers, they've shot, everything's shot. It's your turn.
Excellent.
It's your turn.
Well, I weathered that storm. Hopefully I'll be able to hit back. Let's see if I can power up the Demon Engine Leviathan. Wordbearer's turn 1 coming up.
Turn 1 for the Wordbearer's over. A lot of movement, a lot of aggressive play from DC on his behalf, which is good to see.
It's good to see you.
Thanks. You taught me well, Papa.
You taught me well. I'm proud of you. Okay, so we've got this unit of cultists raising the first banner in the game, so they have already raised the banner and will be scoring as from next turn. This unit of cultists have advanced towards this objective here, and then all the rest has moved up towards the center of the table, already capturing these two objectives. And the thing is, the most important thing is that all the buffs of these characters are still within all these units here. So everybody in this circle here is in the buffs from the Master Possessed and your Disco Lord.
Works quite well, actually.
Yeah.
Thankfully for these large base.
Yeah. And then moving on to this side, we've got some cultists running through the back of this rocky mountain, and then we've got Malek himself hiding away as he normally does.
He does. Brave Malek.
No, he's not brave. I'll kill him again. Mark my words. Okay, so that's the movement. Let's go into the psychic phase, DC.
Okay.
What are you going to start off?
Okay, we're going to start off with Cursed Earth.
Cursed Earth.
It's 7 to cast, but I have the Malefic Tome, which I always take, +1. So
this is the +1 to mana, so.
Correct, yeah. So everything here will get a 4.
You love this kind of thing. Like you did the same with the Death Cards.
I do, yeah.
It's
true, yeah. It's because it makes it so effective.
Hate it.
Right.
Okay, that's a fail.
I'm going to spend a CP.
Yeah.
And it's called the Malevolent Covenant, which is a word bearer strat. It means I take a mortal wound, but it goes off and it can't be stopped.
Okay, and can you do that after rolling to see if it goes off or not?
It's if you fail it or not. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Yes.
Okay, exactly. Cool. So 1 CP
and one mortal wound on him.
1 CP spent, not failed.
Yeah, exactly. So I've down. Let me knock it down now. So I remember.
Okay, did you get your free command point?
I did indeed. Thank you. And then this next one is Infernal Power. Reroll ones to hit and to wound. Okay. This is a 6, but with a +1, so that goes off.
Yes, sir.
That's probably what he did before. And actually, I'm going to spend another CP, take me down to there to 8.
Okay.
And this is called the Great Sorcerer because everything is mark of each.
Yeah.
He can actually cast another power, and he has another one because Malefic Tome, which is Sacrifice on a 4.
Okay. What's
so
it do?
Basically, if it goes off, it does. I'm going to take, because he's within an inch there,
of
I'm going to take a wound off him.
Yeah.
And then it actually gives 3 wounds back to
something different.
To a demon engine.
Okay.
Or actually, it's a demon legion, I think.
Okay, so he's back up to 5. And that cost you a CP, at least, did you say?
It did cost me a CP.
Okay, so is that another one?
I just did that.
That's the one you just moved. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's that. That's pretty successful, except for the mortal wound.
Okay,
I'll put a marker on there now, and that's
quite a good psychic phase from DC. Yeah. Very interesting to see what happens next. On to the shooting phase we go. Can Alaitoc Elder, Craftworld Alaitoc, withstand the firepower that's coming up next? Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the 3 decimators. What we're going to do, because there's a lot of individual rolling for these guys, because you have to do 1 gun at a time.
Exactly. Because you can get mortal wounds on yourself on a roll of a 1.
Exactly.
But they get a re-roll because of Infernal Power, so it's unlikely. But if they do, we'll do it well.
Yeah, it just takes a bit of time. So what we'll do is he is good shooting, pumping out all the shots into the Wraith Knight here. So we're going to do that off camera, and we'll catch you back to see how many wounds have actually gone through the Wraith Knight, because they are mortal wounds, so we won't actually have any saves.
Imagine all this like soul warp stuff covering him up and blowing holes in him. Oh, I can't wait.
DC is still hiding away because he's actually dealt 21 wounds, but guys, that was only 2 of them. It was a crazy rolling from him. He hasn't rolled less than 4 shots in each gun.
It was like 6.
Anyway, I moved him forward because I was convinced I was taking 2 down between all the shooting from him and the fire prisms. At least I was taking 1 out, meaning that 2 of them couldn't kill me, unless you actually couldn't kill me.
No.
So
yeah. So I've got 1 decimator left, which I could throw into his jet bikes.
Okay.
Which means that I'm going to try and be cheeky.
Okay.
And see if I can finish him off.
Try and finish him off with him. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, that's why we stopped, because there was 1 decimator and other units could actually remove him from play. So let's see what happens.
So I'm spending a CP on Demon Forge.
Okay.
So I can reroll hits and wounds for this guy. So it's 2d3 shots. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look, 2 shots.
It's only 2 shots. Do I spend a CP in there? I'm going to spend it on CP fast. Let's do it!
Okay. You roll the 2 dice? No, that's separate guns, right?
Yeah, exactly. Separate guns.
Okay, until 1. I'm happy with that after all the mortal wounds that you've done on me.
Okay, so that's 2 hits because there's no minus on him.
Yeah,
he's hitting on 3s because of the
because of
Yep.
+1.
And I get to reroll anyway, so that's 1. Strength 9 we are now.
Yeah, you do reroll strength 9.
Yes, because
so you wound on 3s. Yeah, so
because
2 wounds.
+1 strength.
Minus 2, right?
-2 d3 damage.
Okay, so that's 2 positive DC.
Oh.
Sorry to say, but he's still alive. So you might have to put the decimators in, the soul burners in.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Okay, do you want to put 1 or do you want to make sure you kill him?
No, I'm going to make sure I kill him.
Okay.
He's got to die.
Yeah, he's going to die.
2 d3 on the first gun. Oh, I've rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So that's 3 shots.
Now you roll.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s.
That's
3
it.
more.
That's
than
it.
wounds.
That's him dead. I don't think he actually is within any range, but let me check the range of the blast. I'll roll anyway. It is a wound, and I can't. It is a blowing up, so I do have to actually go and check now and see what the range is. Okay, so it's 2d6 range. So let's see what the range is. That's 8 inches.
Let me get it for you.
I got it.
Oh, he's got
it. Use my teeth. I use my. So there. Everything's out. They're also out actually. So yeah, everything's out anyway.
He should be 9 away.
Yeah, he's out as well. So yeah, he just blows up. I can't believe it. The Wraith Knight on his first outing hasn't even lasted a turn. Okay, next up we've got those 2 Venom Crawlers on the other side of this rocky hill. I still can't believe my Wraith Knight's there.
It made me really, really happy actually. I thought it would make me happy, but then when it actually got taken off the table, I felt even happier. Especially because he didn't do anything. He didn't kill a decimator.
Can't believe it.
Yeah,
so I'm still in shock. Anyway, back to what's actually happening now.
Oh,
well,
I get 10 points as well.
Yes, I know. Stop.
This is incredible.
Okay, so 2 Venom Crawlers firing all the way into this fire prism.
Yep.
He's trying to do the 2 at the same time because he might as well.
Yep.
And he can't take one out just with 1.
I
so.
cannot. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots.
Okay, you actually can take one out, 1, but it's very difficult. So, do like this.
Well, I'm normally hitting on 3s now because the Lord is Scorpion, but back to 4s
because of -1.
Because of -1
for Alaitoc.
But re-rolling for Infernal Power. So re-rolling 1s.
Okay, so
not too bad.
Couple of misses there.
Strength 9.
So 3 stool.
3 stool and re-rolling. Oh.
No.
Re-rolling 1s.
1s, yeah.
Got excited there.
Okay,
2 wounds.
-2, so 5 ups. 1 passes, so 1 damage of D3.
Just the 1.
A 1. I'm happy with that.
And then
what else are you going to do?
I'm going to do Lord of Scorn's the only thing left to fire.
Okay.
And his autocannon will go into this unit of snipey boys.
Okay, so I'll use Pathfinders on them, meaning you can only hit them on 6s because they are in colour. It's the Alaitoc specific one.
I won't let you.
Please let me. My Wraith Knight's just blown up after not doing absolutely anything.
So I have to hit 6s.
Yeah, have to do in 6s.
Okay,
yeah.
that's a hit. Strength 7, so that's a wound.
Okay.
-1.
-1, I'm in cover, so I get a +2, so 3 up, so back to 4. No, so that's 1 ranger actually slain. I'm actually going to remove that one there on the edge.
This
that's
one?
about to fall.
Cinematic action there.
Yeah.
There you
so
go, sir.
does that finish your shooting phase?
That finishes my phase in
Yeah, because
total.
there's no charges, right?
There's no charges. I'm happy where I'm sitting.
Okay.
Got my fort and vulnerable save.
Yep.
Kill the Wraith Knight.
No. It's a glorious thing. Okay, cool. So, yeah, on to my turn we go. Let's see what happens. Catch you back in a second.
End of the Eldar moving phase for turn 2. Currently the scores on the doors are 5 points to the Eldar and 11 points thanks to that Wraith that blew up. To the word bearers. So, movement phase, just to give you a quick overview. We've had the bike shuffle forward here to get some range on demon engines. We've had the first unit over here of Guardians drop down from Tactical Reserve, or come from aboard, I guess, from Tactical Reserve, and the other unit over there. And then this side, we've had the Presidents have stayed still, and so obviously you have the snipers. So, into the psychic phase, Mr. Pardo, what are we going to do first?
So again, I'm going to try and guide and doom. I say try, but I'll probably fail. So I'm going to guide and doom this wounded guy there.
Okay.
So I was hoping that he couldn't get buffed, so I was just going to do a couple of shrieking cannons into him, but I can't risk it. I just need to take him out, so I'm going to go with everything I can into him.
Okay,
so
makes sense.
Guide into him first. That passes just about.
I think what I'll do on that one, I get +1 for this because I am in 24.
Yep.
That's a reasonable number for me to just get rid of, and I do.
Yep.
That's 1, that's 9.
Guide,
so Guide's gone.
And then Doom has failed. Wounds with the Farseer there.
And I failed again.
Lots of dice, lots of shooting. We've got all the jet bikes going into the doomed and guided. Oh wait,
Can't believe I missed again. This is what the Elder's supposed to always pass, and I failed twice in a
this
row.
is true. But the gods are with me at the moment, it seems. Into this decimator, hitting on
Threes.
threes. Re-rolls for guide.
And where would you have put your? Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Oh,
look
you're
at this.
re-rolling, right?
No, no,
Oh.
stop reminding me. You did have to do your prayer, right?
No, I did that at the start. Oh, turn two, of course.
yeah.
Yes. But I'll do the same.
What's the range? 9?
9 because of Voice of Logar.
So
So I'll
him.
put it on him. That goes off, and I'll do my 5 up because he has 2 prayers, which goes off. So those cultists over there have their 5 up and invulnerable save.
Okay. So these are now looking for 5s.
Okay.
I can't re-roll these. I can't believe I'm not going to actually kill him.
You can because of Doom, right?
Uh.
What's the minus?
Sorry, one was -3.
Well, they're all. I have 4 up, so as long as it's minus.
No, they're not minus.
Ah.
They don't have minus.
So okay, so these are 3 ups.
Yeah.
So they're fine. And this one is a 4 up.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I just want to cry.
Should we cut to shoot something else?
Yes.
Cultists are weathering the storm against the hail of fire coming in from the Guardians. 20 shots.
Hit you on 3s.
Oh, they found their targets.
Now you do. And then wounded on 3s. Okay, so 1 is dead.
Okay.
And these are fails. That's a fail. That's a fail. Again, a lot of 1s and 2s there.
Okay, so these are 6s.
Yep.
I've got a bad feeling about the unit. Yep.
Okay,
so that's
1,
the
2,
unit
3, 4,
gone.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just about. Yeah.
Just about.
Just about.
They're
And then next unit on the opposite side doing the same into this cultic unit.
Okay.
There, so hitting on 3s. And that's misses, 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 misses. And wounding on 3s. Oh my god. Look!
Didn't you say you spoke
Look
to
at
the
this! Look at this! Look at it! Wow! Okay, so one's dead. No, 5 up invulnerable.
5 vulnerable for all of them. Because it's better than the normal save. 5 ups. Oh, wow. Didn't even need
You roll well.
Didn't even need the invulnerable. Okay, so that's 2 dead.
2 dead.
Yeah.
40 shots.
2 dead. But they're tough, they're cultists, man.
Oh my god.
Alright, so, anything else to shoot? Do you want to give up now?
No, let's go straight into linked. That's a good one. Okay, linked fire 1 CP again. I'm gonna go into the full wounded one.
Okay, no problem.
Which I thought I would kill another one, but they still haven't.
They still have.
So 2d6,
I'll take that
2d3 each.
CP off you.
Yep, 2d3 each.
Down to
Two-
6 apiece.
Number of shots, that's
Oh,
much
that's
better.
good.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that's not bad at all. So 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Re-rolling. 8 2 misses, and then wounding on 3s. Re-rolling. Okay, so
4 ups.
4 ups on those.
Okay. So, that's quite a few there missed.
Yeah, do you want to re-roll any of these? T3.
No, he's going to die anyway.
Okay. 10 wounds, right?
Yeah, 8 wounds actually.
8 wounds. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah,
Does
that's
he
what
explode?
should have happened last turn, but didn't. So does he explode on a higher? Oh, that's an explode.
He does, and I can't roll
Can't
out anything
re-roll.
about it.
So-
So it's D3 for everything within 6.
Okay.
We'll do that off camera because that's quite a bit of stuff.
We'll sort that out.
And we'll short that with you. And that's it. Oh no, should we do snipers quickly?
Yeah, do snipers quickly. What should I do it on? I can't see your characters again. Let's go into your. Yeah, let's go into your Discord load again.
Okay.
So 7 this time, 6 because 1 was perished.
Yeah.
1 perished. Hitting on 3s. That's
Hitting
one
on
hit.
4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Yeah, -1.
Okay. And looking for 5s. So 1 mortal wound and 3 wounds.
Okay, so 3 wounds minus.
And no minus.
Okay, so 2 ups there. So 1 goes through.
Okay.
So that's 2 goes through.
Yeah, and then we've got Illic into him as well.
Mm.
That's a hit. and that's a not a wound.
Okay.
Because I need a 5.
Excellent. That's the shooting phase done. Let's do this explosion, and we'll catch you guys back in a second. Okay, we weathered the storm. 7 wounds left here, 2 left here, 2 left here. The Greater Possessed got 3 wounds left. He's got 8 wounds left, and this guy's got 5 wounds left. Luckily, they regenerate next turn. But yeah, it was close call because you get a 3 there. It would have would have killed my. Because he's key.
Who rolls that? Because you can reroll damage rolls, right? Is that a damage roll?
Good question, but I think the controlling player of the units.
Okay, anyway, let's not go into that because
that's
deep. Much. It goes deep. Is it a damage roll? Is it a mortal wound roll? Is it what is it? What is it?
What is it?
Okay, so what I'm going to do, they're going to die anyway next turn, so I might as well try and charge into those cultists. You're not going to overwatch, obviously.
No, I won't overwatch.
I do need a 10 because the 2 that I slayed, you will remove from the front.
Just in case you want.
So let's see if I'm lucky.
That's a fail.
1 CP. I'm actually going to reroll that.
Oh, wow.
Because that means I would get table quarters as well.
Engage all funds.
You always forget
the name.
Oh, no.
6.
Down to 5.
Down to 5.
And that finishes off my turn.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah.
This is my today dance. Tuesday dance. It's Tuesday. Okay, turn 2 for the word bearers. Finish now. Movement finish, not the turn. Not the 10.
No, nothing.
So, Tide of Traders used on this unit of cultists that raised the banner all the way on this side. The bit pointless to have there, so might as well try and have a cheeky charge onto this prism. That's the plan, isn't it?
Well, they're useless either way. They're just going to get shot or just be at the back of the board doing nothing. For a gambit, they could lock down a fire prism for a turn.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Cool. So a lot of shuffling here and there, trying to stay within the bubble of auras, and placing the fresh units further up the field, whilst playing a bit of chicken with the units that have been injured, and just staying with them further back the field. Again, a bit of shuffling on that side, so cultists moving up, and the third venom crawler also moving up. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just looking for my chaos dice because I'm going to raise the banner over here too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, with these guys because they're in 3.
Perfect.
I don't know whether
that's the end of the movement. Yeah, I think I put them.
Where's my dice?
guys. So yeah, that's the end of the movement. We're going to go into the psychic phase now. So what are you going to do?
Okay, Cursed Earth again.
Okay.
I need a 6 technically because of the +1. That's a 3. I'm going to have to spend a CP.
Okay.
And
pass it automatically?
I might be only once per game.
Okay.
It's open right there. Let me check. Come with me. Come with me. Okay. Don't want Night Lords. No word bearers. Here you go. Okay. This stratagem after the word bearer psychic phase automatic manifest, blah 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 blah. Can't be resisted. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about not again.
You can do it.
I can, but it does take you down to 1 wound, which is a bit scary. I'm going to do it though.
Okay.
Because I'm in a lead and I need the 4 up vulnerable.
Yes, it's a very important one.
It's very, very important.
Okay, what else are you going to do?
Okay, next up, Infernal Power.
Okay.
If he fails here as well, I get a reroll in my pocket. So that goes off.
Okay, I'll try and deny this with my Farseer.
So you need...
what did you get?
Well, I got 7.
So that's just... Okay.
Because of my +1.
I'll reroll, I think with Runes of the Farseer. Let me check. I think with Runes of the Farseer I can reroll one of the dice.
Oh, as opposed to the whole reroll.
Yeah, let me check. I was correct, so I will reroll this into a 3, so 5, 6, 7, 8. That's denied, right?
No Infernal Power, it is denied.
Okay.
Perfect. So, finally, I'm down to 3 CP. I'm going to do the Great Sorcerer again. I cast another power. I'll cast Sacrifice.
Yeah.
And there we go.
No, that's a perils.
I'm going to have to reroll with my reroll.
Okay.
Which I didn't have before. So another CP down.
Yes.
Because he's die otherwise. 11, which is lovely.
11.
So
can I deny 2 powers? Let me check. Can manifest 2 and attempt to deny 2 as well, so I will try, I guess.
Okay.
And deny. Double 6. Nope.
Okay, so I'll do, because he's not within an inch of my mistake there on the Disco Lord, I'll do a mortal wound on my Greater Possessed.
Okay.
So he's down to 2, and I'll do D3 back on him because I can't have a full 3 because it wasn't a Warpsmith. So
okay,
2 back, so he's back up to 5.
5 again. Perfect.
Okay, so that's all the shenanigans from the word bearers.
Just touch and go.
Yeah. For the cycling phase, we'll catch you back for the shooting phase. Coming back in a second. Shooting starts.
It's my favourite time.
Disco Lord firing first into this unit of jet bikes.
Yep, he normally hits on 2s, and he gives himself +1 because of the 2s, but back to 3s because of your -1. So that's 2 hits. Strength 7, so 3s. Oh, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-1, damage 2 apiece.
Okay, so looking for 5 ups. Nope, so 2 dead.
Okay.
1
That's actually a really good start.
and 2.
Then we'll start with this Decimator.
Okay.
So first cannon is 2d3 shots, just the 3. I'll re-roll. Oh, I'm down to 1 CP,
Down to 1.
but I need to. I'll re-roll. Oh, I have to re-roll the whole thing? Damage roll?
Yes.
Yeah, both, right?
Yeah, that's 1 gun, right?
Yeah, it's 1 gun. Okay. That's better. Okay, 4 shots. I'm hitting on 3s now.
Okay.
Okay, because of the -1, so that's 4 mortal wounds.
So that's another 2. So 1 and 2.
And then next gun,
Okay.
that's 3 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's 2.
So that's another 1. Take him off.
I get +1 to my roll,
Okay.
so but also you're -1.
Yes.
But does that mean then?
That's 2 wounds anyway.
No, I don't wound, just mortal wounds. Remember, so this is to hit.
Okay.
So does that mean I get mortal wound on myself? That's the question.
Yes, I would. Yes, you do.
But I get +1 to that, and you get -1, so it ignores it.
So you're normally hitting on 3s.
Yeah, +1 to 2s, back to 3s.
Yeah.
1s are mortal wounds.
So yeah, it stays the same. So just 1.
So just 1. So no mortal. No mortal wound. So in that case, then 2 more mortal wounds. Do you do that one?
Yeah, I'm taking that off.
Let's move over quickly to the
Venom Crawler.
Venom Crawler. We shall go. Actually, this one might not be able to see it.
No, that one's going over. So
okay, let's do this one.
Okay.
2d3 shots. Ooh, okay.
6 shots.
6 shots. Hitting on 4s without a reroll because you took Infernal Power off.
Yeah, hitting on 5s because of the 12 inches.
But then they hit on 3s normally.
Because you're getting +1.
Because of +1 from him.
Okay.
And then strength 9. So that's 3 wounds. -2, D3.
2. Okay, so 4, so looking for 6s. Nope, D3 on these.
First one
is 1 dead.
Second one is
2 dead.
Third one
is 1 wound.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so 2 left. 1 is severely wounded. Anything else to shoot? There's nothing else, right?
I've got 1 more Decimator.
Yeah. Was that just 1?
Yeah, and these 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just 1 earlier.
Okay. Wow.
Power of the Decimator. Okay, so can he see through there, but it's obscuring, so that'll be 5.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Because it's obscuring.
Yeah.
I know, 9th, huh? Okay, in that case then, we will fire him into this fire prism right here.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So number of shots.
Number of shots. Actually, we'll go for the snipers.
Snipers. Okay,
so
I will
use your
be
strat?
using...
Yeah, why not?
Pathfinders on him. Okay, so 2 shots.
2 shots.
6s.
Nothing there, and I can't re-roll.
Nope.
Because he's out. So...
And
then
next Venom Crawler.
This Venom Crawler, okay. Into this unit of Guardians right here.
Okay.
Just 2 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Cultists now?
The cultists are actually performing an action there, so they can't shoot.
Absolutely do anything.
But my last Decimator will just finish off.
Are they within 24 inches now?
They should be.
Okay. Because that's not the closest one.
Oh yeah, I shot the one in the back first because he was further back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
so I wouldn't want.
That's fine.
I think they're both in range anyway. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I would have shot the one in the back just in case.
Perfect.
Do I get cocky and throw? Because one's got 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Oh, I can't target the Lord anyway.
No.
No, regardless. So I can't pick 1 to him and 1 to the.
Now there's a unit within 3 inches of him, so you can't
anyway, unless you pick closest. No problem. So both going in. First gun. Oh dear, 5 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
3s, re-rolling 1s, luckily.
Yep.
Otherwise, that's some mortal wounds my way.
The bike squad removed. Ouch.
Woo!
Okay, I think that finishes off your shooting phase.
That does indeed.
So we'll catch you back for the charges. Catch you back in a second. Okay, here we go. The Venom Crawler has charged in. He already made the charge roll off camera. So I am spending a CP to actually overwatch and try and hit him as much as possible before I die. Looking for sixes. Let's look, 1-6. Yay! And that's failed to wound. So yeah, I was hoping for a bit more there, but look, I might as well do it now. So he's in. Let's do the attacks now.
Okay, so 5 attacks. Okay. Oh, I will spend my last CP on Demon Forge. So hitting on 4s because we have no buffs. But we're re-rolling, so that's 5 hits.
Okay.
4 hits, sorry. 5 attacks. And then wounding on 2s, re-rolling. Oh, so 3 wounds, 3 dead.
Okay, yeah,
minus
just
3
dead,
damage.
yeah.
And then 2 Soulflare tendrils. So that's 1 hit. Yep, and then 1 wound.
Okay,
Which
minus?
I think it's minus 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's dead anyway.
Damage 2.
So that's 3 dead total?
3 or 4.
4 dead. I have to check now. Okay, so it was 4 dead in the end, so you see it was right. So my 6 attacks back, hitting on 3s and wounding on strength 3. So your toughness is 7. So looking for 6s here. That's 1 wound, no AP on this. And you pass successfully. Okay, that concludes DC's turn.
And I found my Chaos Dice.
And he found his Chaos Dice, so he is marking that banner there. Second objective.
Pardo hid them from me. He put them in the drawer.
I actually did. You did want to charge with these guys,
yeah.
didn't you? Okay, so
Too late now.
I can't overwatch with that.
I need a 9.
9 here. 8.
Oh, so
and
close.
you haven't got any CP to
No.
reroll that. Okay, so that finishes off turn 2 for both players. We'll catch you back for my movement. Turn 3 coming up next.
End of the movement phase here for the Eldar. We've had a little bit of shuffling here from the fire prisms. An advanced Cader appear, a bodyguard for the Farseer. And that's about it, right? There's nothing else really moved. Oh, and these 4 have gone on a little journey. Frodo and his gang.
Hopefully we get unnoticed.
In blue and yellow. Right, and that's the movement phase done. So let's go over to the psychic phase.
Yeah. So I'm going to go guide onto the Guardians.
Okay.
As a pass, finally. You can deny.
I can try, but I can only get one tonight. So I'll try Doom.
And then Doom onto the to him as well. I'll reroll this dice.
Okay.
That's a 10 as well.
Okay, so I need an 11 here.
Okay.
I need a 10 actually because my +1. Nope, that's rubbish.
And then I'm going to spend 1 more CP for Unparalleled Mastery, I think it's called. So
Okay.
if I pass my last psychic power, I can actually do 1 more, so I'll Smite.
Okay. That's a fail.
And it's a fail. So it's a CP. It couldn't have been perfect. No, it couldn't have been perfect.
That's that then. So let's go into.
Actually, can I do any psychic tests? Yeah, I can actually spend the CP for psychic tests.
Oh, we will.
So I'll do actually that. I've got command points, so that's a 5 just about. So D3.
Okay.
3 actually.
3.
I
3
go down
wounds.
to 4.
And
So
then
3 wounds on this one.
this one. Yes, so he's got 7 wounds left. I'll mark him up in a moment.
Yeah, and that finishes off my second phase.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Getting better every turn. Hopefully turn 4 will be your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Shooting phase coming up. Just a reminder, a little bit of admin. We did do a morale test on those guys. They lost 2. One obviously failing the morale, and then another one after the roll.
Yeah.
Additionally, Malik, brave Malik, around there. He cast his 5-up bubble prayer on them, well, just anyone in 9, and then also -1 on the spider itself.
The spider.
So that's all. Also, just a quick pointer, they did lose 2 in the first round, however, they are within 9 inches of Malik, and he has initiative 9, so it doesn't matter.
Perfect.
If anyone's asking.
Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the Guardians, try and pop off a couple more onto him.
Okay.
So let's see how that goes. So here we go. Hitting on 4s because they're advanced, but I do have guide, so we roll 1s and 2s. These 3s off. Okay, that's not bad really.
Not bad, yeah.
And then wounding on 5s. Rerolling.
Okay.
It's good I reroll this time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all 5s now.
This is bonkers. Bonkers, I tell you. Look at this roll, man. Stop
Okay.
it.
So those are actually -3, so they go straight into the invulnerable.
4 up invulnerable. Okay, I'm within 6 still.
Okay.
So 2 save, 2 go through.
2 go through.
So that's 2 wounds down, right?
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm actually gonna go 1 fire prism into him.
Okay.
No linked fire first, and then the shrieking cannon is gonna go into the cultists over there. So I'll do the shrieking cannon first.
My 4
Hitting
cultists.
on 3s.
They could have been heroes.
4 hits, and wounding on 2s. Okay, so 2 are dead.
Yep.
Because they go straight through with -3, and then
1
1
6.
6.
Yay!
Oh, 1 survives.
So 2
Okay,
dead.
so 2d3 shots into the venom crawler.
Take these 2.
So that's 3, 4. Don't know if to actually. No, that's okay. 4.
Okay.
3, 4. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
I will reroll one of these into a 1. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So 2 go -4.
4 ups.
God. Okay, I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to link fire actually because actually I have to actually.
Do you want to think about it?
I'm actually going to go and sorry, that was this one firing.
It was,
that
yes.
was these 2 could actually see into them. So I'm actually going. Is he buffing anything?
Yeah, he gives +1 to hit for all of them.
+1 to hit all 2 of them.
Yep, so hit on 2s.
Okay, so I'm going to go for him.
Okay.
I'm going to go for him. So, linked fire.
Who's firing here?
These 2.
I see, okay.
These 2 are linked firing,
Yeah,
and I can
and
see,
you can see.
and I just about grab the base of him. So I'm going to do the shrieking cannons first.
Okay.
Into the cultists, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 3 6s coming up. Ooh, another one. So only 2 more
so
die.
dead. And then number of shots is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. This just gets worse and worse and worse. Hitting on -1 to hit.
No, not on him anymore. On the other spider.
So 4 hits.
Okay.
And wound strength 9. So I reroll this one. Oh my god, 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
He's 1 goes through.
Can't believe it. 3. I'm getting
Okay.
salty now.
So he's down to
3 wounds. No, 6. That
He
was
has
a
9
9.
wounds,
Yeah, so it's down to 6.
I told him out of camera as well.
Sorry.
Should I get the hat? Should I get the helmet of shame?
No, not yet, not yet. Okay, so rangers into him, I guess.
Okay.
So 2, 6, 7, hitting on 3s. All hits. I need that roll again. And 5s to wound, just to 1.
1 wound.
And that's a mortal wound
that's
as
a
well.
mortal
So
wound. Okay.
that's
So just-
just is a mortal wound. So down to 5.
Okay. Down to 5.
Yeah, down to 5. And
And now
then
your warlord
Illic,
guy?
yeah, hitting on 2s.
Is he a warlord?
No, my warlord's a Farseer.
Yeah, okay.
No wounds.
He's rubbish, that guy.
He's rubbish, yeah.
Should fire him.
He will be fired. I think next I'll do.
Is that the 5 prism shot?
Sorry?
Is that all the 5 prism
Yes,
stuff?
that's all 5 shots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll do the shrieking catapults off the.
Farseer?
Into the Farseer into him.
Okay.
So 3 hits. Looking for 5s. That's 1 wound.
I see 1 5.
That's 1 wound.
Just 1?
Yeah.
Okay, minus?
No minus because I didn't get 6.
We're okay.
Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to shoot his pistol, which is the relic one. Before I actually Kurnous Bow. Bow. So let's see what it does. So again, I'm in range. Pistol 1. So first I need 2 hits. That's a hit. Each time you make a wound roll of 4+, it's -3. So it's a 1 anyway. So it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Doesn't do anything at all. And again, that's my turn finished. I haven't killed anything. Can't believe it. Do you have to do a leadership there?
I do, yeah. I've lost, what was it, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So, leadership 6, so I need a 1.
Okay.
Nope. So, there's 6 dudes.
So 1 goes away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, because 1 runs away. And then 1s and 2s. Ooh, another 3.
Okay, another 3.
So
That's not bad.
So we're down to 4 more gone.
Yeah. How many left?
2, 3, 4. 2 left. We got the Bookman,
Bookman.
and the actual champion himself.
The librarian. The librarian.
As in the librarian from the library.
Yes.
Not the proper librarian.
Not the
with
proper.
class
Yeah.
powers.
Wait, wouldn't the librarian from the library be the proper one?
Yes, actually he would.
Yeah.
He would. He's the proper one. So yeah, that's my turn. I can't believe everything's still alive.
Okay,
Like,
so-
honestly can't believe it. That's 3 turns of Fire Prison firing at stuff, and I'm not killing anything.
To be fair, it's not even really my saves. You're just
You
not
know,
wounded.
it's just me.
Yeah, it's just no
It's
hitting
just
and
me.
wounding.
It's just me. I'm just failing to hit and failing to wound.
Oh.
So yeah, I won't be charging into anything, but it'll be crazy. I can't charge with these guys. So on to your turn 3 we go.
Turn 3 for me. Let's see if I can put some pain on these poor Eldar coming up.
With the score 49-18 or 19, I think it was for me. It's not looking very good. My dice have betrayed me. I will burn those rainbow dice. No, I won't. I
You
won't.
love them. You love them, really.
I think if they burn them, like little rainbows would come out.
Bits of pots of gold and money.
So no, I won't burn them. So yeah, a bit of reshuffling here in the center castle. He's placed the second Venom Crawler now on the center objective because it's very important for him to be scoring that objective because he gains the same number of points per turn it is. So yeah, shuffling there. So cultists moving towards the Guardians now.
I created a little firing squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
And then Malak himself has advanced just behind them,
Yep.
so around the rock formation, Rocky Mountain.
Still
onto-
hiding.
Still hiding.
Still hiding.
Still hiding.
Yep.
So yeah, this Venom Crawler has just moved up
Yep.
and is now about to target one of the fire prisons. So yeah, that's about it. We've got these 2 cultists
Yeah, they're
running
coming in.
towards the fire prison.
Showing his book
Yeah.
to the fire prison. Read the word of Logar.
Read it. Read it.
Read it.
Okay, so let's do the psychic phase to
Okay.
start off with.
I've got my CP back, so I've got 1 CP just in case he blows himself up.
Yes.
So we'll do Cursed Earth.
Okay.
Let's hopefully this time it goes off. It doesn't.
Is it 2 and a 1? Okay, it doesn't.
I'm going to have to use a reroll.
Okay.
Okay, that goes off.
What is it? Okay, I'll try and deny that one.
Okay.
6 and 1. I think I'm going to reroll this both. No, I can actually reroll 1. Let me check if I actually was doing that right. Actually choose 1 or both dice. Let me check that quickly. Only DC saying that I already checked.
He checked
I
already?
Don't remember. I think the pain's been too much, so my brain's a bit fried. So I will reroll just 1 of them into a 2. So that's still not enough. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast Infernal Power.
Okay.
This is a risk now because if he blows himself up, then I lose Cursed Earth on top of that.
Okay.
So this could all go down to this roll. However, reroll 1's would be nice for the slot. So he's okay.
Okay. Try to deny that. Nope. Don't deny that.
And that's that. I'm out of CP, so I can't do sacrifice.
Anything
But
else,
I'm
yeah.
quite happy. Everyone's on quite healthy wounds and that's
Cool.
now anyway.
So onto the shooting phase we go. Catch you back in a second. The remaining 2 decimators. I still can't believe there's 2 decimators still alive, but that's how the game is.
I thought they were moving on turn.
I'll rage at home with my girlfriend.
Just tell her, Nicola didn't win again.
You didn't win. No, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Anyway, okay, here we go. First gun.
Okay, first gun, 2d3. Oh, lovely, 5 shots.
Seriously, you've rolled so hard. Stop it.
Yeah, your Wraith Knight got.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, rerolling 1s for Infernal Power. So
Okay.
that's 4 mortal wounds so far.
Okay, so that's
4
4 dead. Okay, we'll mark a 4 here.
Yep.
Instead of me making a mess and trying to grab them.
And another one, a 6.
Of course.
I didn't have the dice actually. I'll usually see the other one right.
No,
Oh, you got
no,
it.
no.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. So, this one's again, rerolling 1s. So that's 5 more.
Okay,
So
so that's
one
9.
left.
1 left, yeah.
Okay, that means I can target the Farseer now, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to target
The
the
next-
shoot the Farseer with the next estimator.
Next run, yeah.
So, next estimator with the guns.
Okay.
2d3. So that's 4. Rerolling 1s. So that's 3 mortal wounds so far.
Okay, I think this I have to check.
Okay.
I think I actually deny mortal wounds. So Ghost Tell, roll a d6 whenever this model suffers a mortal wound, adding 3 to the roll if it's a mortal wound. On a 5-up, the wound is ignored. So I've got 5-ups, yeah?
Why not? Give it a
Okay.
go.
So how many was that?
3.
3. Okay, so 5-ups. Ooh, now you start helping me out. Thanks, dice.
All right.
Okay, so get crazy.
Next gun, just 2. That's 1.
1, 5 up. Okay, so 1 mortal wound, so they're down to 5 now.
Down to
We
5.
do have 6 wounds. And there's 1 guardian left. Do you want to finish that off with something else?
I don't actually, because he'll probably run away to morale.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So I'll use this guy, and we'll shoot the Farseer.
Okay. Wait, he won't run away because remember my Warlord trait. Everybody's immune to
okay.
morale within 6 inches.
So
you might as well fire something at least.
Possibly, but
if not, I'm just going to maybe grab the subjective.
I'm not worried about points so much.
Okay.
At that, because you'll get 5 points there.
Yeah. 10 points.
But the Farseer can grab it as well, right?
Yes.
So I need to kill either of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot with him anyway.
Okay.
Because this is 2 damage.
Into
the Farseer.
Okay.
Because this is the good stuff before I get him killed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hitting on 2s normally, 3s because
that's fine.
And then strength 7, so 3s, I'm presuming.
Okay.
Oh,
2 wounds, 4
that's that.
4 up saves. Both go through.
2 damage each.
I'm actually going to reroll one of these into
Okay.
1 again. That's for me saying, now you have me out. They were like, let's trick him.
I like the dice have that little like a gremlin.
Dark side.
Yeah.
Dark side. Okay, so what's the damage? D3?
2 a pop. It's autocannon.
Okay, 2 a pop, so down to 1. Down to 1. Okay?
Down to 1.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now let's get cheeky. Excruciating cannon.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. I'll put 1 into the Farseer, 1 into the one fella.
Yeah.
So one into the one guy.
That's 3 shots.
3 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Because you are within 12.
I am within 12.
Yeah.
But I'm not within. But I am re-rolling 1s for infernal power.
Okay.
So that's 2 hits.
2 to wound.
And then 2s to wound. So that's 2 wounds.
-2, right? And Guardians have a 5 up, so he's dead. Yeah, these are dead now.
And then
now
the
the
other
next one
extras,
into the last wound of the Farseer.
3 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on that. And then wounding on 3s. Reroll. Nope, no rerolls. Just the 1.
Just 1 wound?
Yep.
So I've got 4 up. That's a pass anyway.
He loves it.
Yes, he does.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put the next one in there.
Okay.
The next
Into
one,
Farseer?
one excruciating cannon to him, and 1 into this, into that fire prism.
Okay.
Prisms of fire.
Prisms of fire.
Fiery prisms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 1 into the Farseer for 2 shots, hitting on. He's within 6 on this one, so he's in 3s. That doesn't matter. 2s to wound. 2 wounds.
Okay. Both passed.
Oh.
And now the next shot into the fire prism.
Next shot, 5 prisms. That's 3 shots. 4 shots. Rerolling 1s. Nope.
All failed.
All failed. And then lastly, we can do this off camera actually. They're just going to shoot them.
Okay.
Oh, and he has to shoot.
Yes, he still has to
he
shoot.
can see the Farseer.
Can he? No, I don't think you'll be able to pass a line through the terrain. So you pass through the only part of the terrain. So
you know what then? He will just fire into this fire prism.
Okay, into the wounded one.
Yeah.
Number of shots. 6 shots. Man, we're rolling so hot in the number of shots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hitting on 5s.
So just 2 hits.
Yeah, hitting on 5s.
No
yeah.
rerolls.
Not 4s like before, sorry.
And
we missed that before, but you didn't wound
So
anyway.
1 wound.
1 wound, yeah. -2?
Yep.
That's a pass for me.
Ugh.
So that's what we're shooting phase,
Right,
right?
just do this
Yeah,
off
we'll
camera.
do that off camera and we'll catch you back to see if DC wants to charge anything. So that concludes DC's turn. As you can see, the remaining 4 Guardians have been removed from play because the cultist actually killed 3 and then Malik himself
Through a grenade.
threw a grenade. He advanced. Did he throw a grenade?
I'll get the helmet.
Yeah, get the helmet. Get the helmet. Stop cheating. Stay in the corner there. Turn around. Good boy. Okay, so I will do a leadership test there. That's a fail, so he runs away anyway. So, DC, he's run away. We'll catch you back after my movement. Okay, we nearly forgot again. Poor guys, we forgot about them twice. They would be charging into this fire prism. So I will be overwatching for 1 CP, taking me down to 2. So first of all, we go with the shrieking cannons. That's no hits, and then D6 shots from the prism itself. 3 shots hitting on 3s. That's no 6s. So you can charge in. I don't think you can fail
I
actually.
forgot to shoot them first.
Okay.
Into the fire prism. 1 hit. Oh, wound!
3 up.
Oh, that would have been so heroic. Okay.
So
I don't
think you
charge.
can fail, but they're in anyway.
Yes, get in, boys.
So they've tagged this little boy here,
and
yeah,
because they're flying now in 9th,
yeah,
he can't.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Nope.
So attack them.
Oh, okay.
Hit them with your stick and your book.
Books and sticks. 1 hit.
Hits, yeah.
That was the Bookman. And Bookman did not wound.
Okay. 3 attacks back. Hitting on 6s. 1 hit. 1 wound. No minus.
Oh, damn. Don't kill Bookman.
Oh,
Hey, Bookman lives! Things are looking grim for the Eldar as this unkillable demon castle sits on the centre of the board. Oh, he was all happy going into this.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going, where this is leading to. I don't think it's going to lead to anywhere, but I think it's better if we finish my turn off,
Yeah.
score my points,
Yeah.
and then we can have a meeting after that.
Have a
Sit down,
meeting?
have a meeting.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. So, just to give you an update, he's shuffled slightly. We've had
And
this
he-
fire prism fall back.
Yep.
And that prism's gone back over.
Shuffled from there to there.
And
Moving less than half again, so just a bit less than 8.
Okay.
So yeah.
I've given my -1 prayer to hit for him.
Mhm.
Benediction of darkness, and then illusory supplication on those cultists.
Yeah.
Or anyone within 9 inches.
Okay, so let's see what happens. So I'm going to start off with a cheeky smite onto that venom crawler,
Okay.
and fails. Wow.
Okay.
Just wow. Just wow. Reroll with Wounds of the Farseer, just about makes it. You can deny that.
Oh, and I will. +1. Gone. No smities for you.
I'll doom him.
Okay.
He's doomed.
Oh, lovely.
Okay. And then let's go straight into the shooting phase. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is 4 shots from the shooting catapults into him.
Into this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s. Rerolling because he is doomed. No, nothing. And then the pistol is a hit. And then a 4+. Nope, nothing. Reroll. For doom. It's a wound.
Oh, nice.
So -3 on that.
4 up.
No, that's a wound.
fail. That's a wound.
Yeah, I've got 7 snipers going into your Disco Lord.
Takes him down to 8.
4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm actually going to go into this venom
The
portal.
wounded one? Okay.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. That's all hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing.
Okay.
Illic into the same one. That's a hit. That's a wound. Wow, -3, damage 3.
Okay, 4 up. No.
Damage 3.
Damage 3, so he's down to 3 wounds.
Yep. Next up, I'm going to go a Shrieking Cannon into... That Shrieking Cannon into finishing off that close cultist there. Trying to finish off. So 2 hits, 2 to wound.
The Bookman lives. He lives. Oh, he will be on Sakaris. He might even make him
I'm just going to throw him on the floor and step on
a
him.
demon prince of some
I'm
kind.
just going to step on him.
What a hero.
Break it up in 10 pieces. They have to stick those together.
He's come back.
Okay, so Prism now, trying to finish off the Venom Crawler. Number of shots, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 3. Hitting on 3s. Oh my god. One wound. One wound.
For vulnerable save. We're okay.
Crazy. Crazy.
We're okay.
This one's going to go into him. Number of shots. 4 shots.
Okay. And the same one?
In same one,
Okay.
yeah. 2 hits.
Breathe. Oh, so it was straight away, instantaneous for you guys, but I've been laughing for about 5 minutes now. And he has lost the plot.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to call it there.
Okay.
I'm just going to call it 4 turns of firing 3 prisms at stuff, and I've killed 1 thing. One thing. I thought my curse had gone.
No.
It's back. It's back. Better than ever.
Better than ever.
Yeah, so there's no point in carrying on. You're going to score loads of points again. I haven't even scored another 2 points for bring it down. I can't score the engage all fronts. It's a no-no. So I don't want to fist bump you, but here you go. And yeah, I think we'll talk about therapy lesson again after this.
Catch you there in a second. There we go. What a game.
What a game.
What a game. Victory for the word bearers, and my first victory for the word bearers in the new studio. Malik is triumphant. The Dark Council is pleased.
I don't stop losing.
My brothers,
I'm not pleased.
Watching, my word bearer brothers, we have a victory today against the Eldar. Yeah, that was more you than me.
I gave you the win.
Yeah.
Instead of you getting the win.
I felt a bit bad at the end.
Here you go, DC.
Yeah, here you go.
Here you go.
Enjoy it.
Here you go.
Here's a stick, beat me with it. Yeah. So, basically, to sum up, your rolling was horrific.
Horrific. Yeah.
Now,
I've been cursed for about 2 months now.
yeah,
It's a proper curse. Like a proper curse. I need to find a witch somewhere where she can uncurse me or something.
it was really bad. For me, the taking out your knight at the start, I was like, oh, thanks,
Yeah.
thank goodness I've got a big unit out the way, but the fire prisoner, that's what I'm going to lose a lot here. But they just didn't do anything.
No, so I'm going to say what my plan was, because how it ended up being, it didn't look as good as it was supposed to. So many of you are probably saying, like, why did you move the knight up? You were in range of decimators. So yeah, so theoretically and like maths wise, I should have taken easily out 1 decimator, meaning that 2 of them wouldn't have been able to finish me off. Like, no way.
I did roll quite hot on my gun.
Anyway, yeah, but I should have easily finished 1 off with the fire prisms.
Yeah.
And then I've got the sun cannon, which probably should have taken another 1 off. So I was hoping at least 1 would have been easily destroyed, and it didn't. That was what caused the Wraith Knight to be removed, because obviously its toughness 8 would have been really good against all the other guns. Now, my point was I wanted to move him up because your main objectives, your secondaries, were about scoring the middle.
Yep.
So I was going to move him into the middle and then like bringing on like anything that wants to come close.
Yes.
They're good in combat, they're tough. So yeah, that was my plan, but I just it just started as from turn 1. Like, I just didn't kill anything turn 1.
Nope.
Turn 2 I killed 1 thing, turn 3 didn't kill anything, turn 4 didn't kill anything.
You got my Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos Space Marines, I killed some scared people. I should have just not killed them. It was just crazy. Like, even if we talk about my psychic spells, I failed Guide and Doom twice on 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
I think I failed them on 3 turns with your denying as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just a uphill sprint after that, which I didn't sprint.
No,
I didn't walk. I just
Crawl.
didn't even start walking up the hill. I just like stayed at the bottom and said like, yeah, I'm not doing that today. So yeah, what about you? Did you like playing the word bearers again? Because you did have a nasty start to them.
I did.
With my Crimson Fist.
We did. We played a little test game. It was before 9th was fully out.
No, it was out. That report is out on YouTube.
Was that the one on?
That report is out on YouTube.
Yeah, but was that the first? Because we had one where we played with the board. Do you remember?
No, that was
the first one.
That was 9th edition.
Oh, okay, I can't.
Yeah, on the old studio we did Nids versus Chaos Knights. We did Crimson Fists
of course.
versus Word Bearers, and we did Astra Militarum versus Red.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know what you're thinking.
Comment below what I'm thinking about.
No, you're not thinking about anything.
Yes, but Crimson Fist, spoiler alert, they absolutely smashed me. It was horrific, and it also made me question the validity of the list going forward. However, I had some brothers out there that's very loyal and said, no, give it a go again. Try the list. And especially after the, spoiler alert again, 1, 2, 3, after the Death Guard game, where that 4-up invulnerable bubble for Demon Engines just tanked everything. I thought, well, this actually might have some legs. Pick your secondaries right, so on and so forth. I thought, try and get that castle. in the right place.
Yeah.
And see what happens. But your first turn is important. I got through on the skin of my teeth on turn 1 because I thought I was going to be hit hard,
Yeah.
and I thought I wouldn't be able to retaliate. So it is a little bit still a turn 1 kind of you need it for this army to get the buffs off. However,
You didn't go first.
that's what I mean. Yeah, I was lucky. I think I was lucky more than it was a good. Obviously there's also obscuring terrain and stuff that was super handy. But otherwise, I think I played it quite well.
Yes, you did. Apart from me not playing, not just
Yeah, it was
just didn't even come here. I should have stayed home.
MVP.
Oh man,
Can you see him?
the librarian.
The bookman.
The librarian
The librarian.
is my book.
Read it.
Read it. Oof. He made a fire prison. Read a book.
Can you imagine just hanging onto the windshield with a book going, read it! And this Eldar guy's like, what's going on?
He's like slipping down the windscreen.
Read it! Love it. Yeah, so he's my man of the match for sure. Locking down a fire prism. Obviously Malik as well for being amazing because he was up in the enemy's grill.
And I just don't stop losing. But that's another thing.
That's another thing for another day.
That's
we can
another
talk about why you're rubbish another time.
Yeah.
For now, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, then please do. We have hit 12,000.
I think we said this side. I think it's this side.
Oh,
It's that side.
that side now.
Yeah.
He keeps moving it.
Yeah. Just in case, we've said both sides, so some of them will press it.
We hit 12. We've broken past 10. We're in 12. We're on the way to 20. But please help us subscribe. Hit the little alert button as well, because then you'll know when the new ones come out. And also, if you want more and more content, we have SM Plus. SM Plus. The Vampire Plus. That is our exclusive content on our website, smbattleports.com, which will be right here, because I'll make him put it in, do some more work.
Thanks.
We've got loads more battle reports. We've got some classic style White Dwarf ones in there. We've got loads of video ones for our members. So thank you, huge thank you to all the SM Plus members that are existing right now. You help us do what we're doing. So it's goodbye from me.
And from me.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.